Hello, my name is Linnea Kalchos, and I'm joined by Veronica Kenny. We're both incoming PhD students at the University of British Columbia in the School in Applied Child Psychology program. Today, we're presenting a case study entitled Nicole's Story, an arts-based engagement ethnography case study of newcomer youth experiences during school integration. We want to acknowledge the traditional, ancestral, and stolen territory on which we conducted this research. The UBC Point Grey campus, which is home to the Musqueam First Nation, and in the Surrey School District on the territory of the Katsi, Kwantlen, Siam. Newcomer youth are increasingly present in schools across Canada as immigration continues to grow, and thus it is important to understand their experiences of school integration, which is the academic, social, and emotional adjustment of newcomer youth to the school setting. In order to do this, we asked, how do newcomer youth experience school, and how do these experiences influence their positive integration into the school system? We're presenting a case study of a 16-year-old student referred to as Nicole, who was born in Iraq, lived in Syria, and has been attending school in Canada since 2015. This case study is presented as part of a larger AIB project, which is investigating the phenomenon of school integration across English and Francophone schools in Western Canada. As I mentioned, we employed an arts-based engagement ethnography using a social justice framework to collect her lived experiences. The AIB data collection method involves 2-year cycles of data collection, including engaging with youth to create cultural probes or artifacts as creative communication beyond verbal expression. This is done alongside traditional one-on-one interviews and focus groups. The results of Nicole's case study are from her individual interview. I'll turn it to Veronica, who will cover her results.
So Nicole's experiences navigating school integration raise important concerns for keeping youth safe. She shared that it was easy for newcomer youth to be influenced into skipping school, and that newcomer youth are exposed to things like smoking, vaping, drugs, and gangs, which are things that they would not have been exposed to if they had not moved to Canada. She also shared how educators and administrators can help keep newcomer youth safe by intentionally engaging with parents and explaining how the school system works. For example, she disclosed that she used to skip a lot of classes and that the school would call home, but that her parents did not speak English, so it was easy for her to lie and say that the school was calling for multiple reasons. For example, she would say that she was late for class because she went to the bathroom. Nicole also emphasized that educators and administrators can help keep youth safe by talking to parents and newcomer youth about things like smoking, vaping, drugs, alcohol, and gangs in Canada. Her experience as a newcomer youth sheds light on how important it is for educators and administrators to examine how they invite newcomer youth into schools. Examples of what they can do include providing an interpreter to convert oral messages, providing a translator to convert written text, for example, for things like letters home to parents, and explicitly teaching parents and newcomer youth about the school system and Canadian customs. Lastly, Nicole emphasized the importance of teaching newcomer parents and youth about smoking, vaping, drugs, alcohol, and gangs. Conducting this study in rural areas and other towns and cities in Canada will be important to better understand newcomer youth experiences integrating into schools. From a developmental perspective, it is also critical to examine newcomer children in terms of elementary age experiences in adjusting into the school system. So that concludes our presentation, and we do have some references that are available. Please contact us if you have any questions.